All right, guys, we have this 2017 Smart Fortwo. In case you didn't see it right behind me, it's right here. Yeah, this flip key with a high security blade. We're going to show you how to cut these, how to program them. We'll be using the Autel IM608, so let's go. So this is actually our first smart flip key. We have not done these yet, so we're about to learn together on these, how to cut them, how to program them. We did the research before. The Autel IM608 Pro is definitely able to do this, so we'll figure out how to cut this key properly, and we'll go from there. All right, so we're at the cuts, we're just comparing them. The blade type for Smart Fortwo After 06 is VA2 EH2. So I'm gonna see if we have any test blades on these. If we don't, I'm probably just gonna use the key duplicator just because we know that's gonna get the correct cuts. But I wanna also see if we can do these with the Dolphin. Right, we don't have any test blades that will work. All of them are too wide. We could take and sand it down just to get it to fit, but this is obviously the right blade on this aftermarket fob. I'm just going to use the key duplicator, and that should be pretty easy and work regardless. All right, we got both of these in the key duplicator here. Let's just go ahead and duplicate this. All right, we got both of these cut. Let's try this one. And that works. Let's start programming this. So that's the original key in. All right, so we're here with in the vehicle selection in the EMO system. It already pulled up the automatic VIN. So we're just gonna go to the menu. This is a smart car, so we click on that. Let's do manual selection. This is a 454. And first we're going to go to EMO status scan just to see if we have any faults in here before we get started on this. Scanning the system. Immobilizer, key learning. Number of learned keys. Turn ignition on. Okay, failed. 450. Let's see. Oh. All right, so I did select the wrong one. It's not a Smart 454. It's a 453. So that's why it didn't grab any info. So let's see, EMO status scan. So yeah, see, now it actually came up with no faults, so it was able to communicate. If you ever see like NA or it wasn't able to connect, make sure you have the right generation of vehicle. I obviously had it wrong in this one. So we'll go out of this, go back to control unit immobilizer, and then we'll get password. Is an ignition key present? Yes. So we'll read flash data. Connect the vehicle to an external power supply. If abnormal conditions such as vehicle power shortage occur, the SAM will be damaged. We have our charger on. A learned key is required to continue this function. Do you want to perform it? Yes. Use a learned key to turn on the ignition. Ignition is on with a learned key. Safety verification failed. Okay. So we'll restart that. Safety verification failed again. Okay. Okay. try seeing how many keys are in here. There are 2 keys in here, and obviously this key started it. So let's go back through here and do add key guided. Yes. Processor will clear existing key and relearn all keys. Number of learned keys up to 4. Okay. Begin. Okay, so this is wanting us to put the password in, which we need to get first. So why are you not giving me the password? Okay, so this doesn't wanna play nice. So we can't calculate the password this way. Let's see what other tools we have that will do this. Alright guys, so after playing around with the IM608 for a bit, that couldn't get the password. Did some more research of people saying that ABRITES is good for this, but you can't go under Smart. Under Smart Car, this vehicle doesn't come up at all. The good thing is this vehicle is the exact same thing as a Renault Twingo 3. So if you go under ABRITES, you go Renault Twingo 3, it'll read all the modules and you can hit key learning. It'll go through a couple of steps. It will read the flash data of the BCM. It will save it for you, and it does all of this automatically. And then it will rewrite the flash data in order to get a pin for this. So reading the flash data took about 10 minutes or so, and now we're just coming in with writing the flash data. I know this works for adding a key. I'm not sure about all keys lost. The information that I got, he did an all keys lost, so obviously this worked for him. But yeah, we're just in the middle of writing the flash data here. If you take a look at the cluster, as soon as you start reading the flash data, all kinds of warning light come on. So if you look at that right now, so as you can see, there's a ton of warning lights on. ABS light is flashing, so that is normal when it does this, because you're basically reading and coding a module. So we'll continue once the writing of the flash data is all done here. So I haven't tried this, but I would assume that the IM608 would be able to do the same thing if you go in under Renault Twingo 3. As you saw at the beginning of the video, it failed to read the password for us. It errored out as soon as it started reading, so I'm not sure why it failed under Smart or if it would do it under Renault, but we're using ABRITES right now. In the future, we'll definitely be trying the IM608 under the Renault function as well and see if that works for us. All right, so it finished writing it, it verified it, switched ignition off, and click OK. Now it's reading the pin, telling us it's going to be about 3 minutes here, and we'll be back when it's close to getting the pin. All right, so I was unable to verify pin. That is not good. Well, let's see how we fix this. So the good thing is that it still starts with this key. Okay, let's go back to the IM608 and see if we can do this under Renault. Okay, we're gonna try this under Renault. Manual selection. Scroll down to Twingo. That would be a 2014 and up Twingo. All right, so it did read it properly. It says 2 registers key, so we go to add a key. Okay, 3 models for key learning are below. Key learning UCH reset. The learning is fast. The pin may not be able to be read on some models, which will cause the original key to become invalid. Key learning UCH learning. The learning is slow. A learned key is required to perform this function. You need to connect an external power supply to the vehicle. If the vehicle is under abnormal conditions such as lack of power, incorrect P flash file, etc., the UCH will be damaged. Key learning with emo code. During the learning process, you need to obtain an emo code through relevant channels. So we're going to be going with UCH learning. Switch hazards on. Hold on. Yeah, we want UCH learning, not UCH reset. Switch hazards on, ignition off. Read pin. So now it will go through the flash data reading as well. And this will probably take a while as well, so we'll be back when it gets close. All right, gets us to save the file now. We're just gonna rename this because it isn't actually a Renault. Smart 453. Save that. Data save successful. Now it's trying to read the pin, and this failed as well. Okay. Let's just make sure that this still starts. Yeah, that still works. So we have 2 tools that are unable to read the pin. All right, we're gonna try the Lonsdor now. I can't screen record on this, so we'll try to do the best with showing you what we're doing here. I also don't know if the Lonsdor even covers this vehicle. 453, add a key, read pin code. This function can read vehicle pin code. It requires to write configuration data to emo computer in the process, which takes 1 hour. Please turn on/off ignition switch to the ignition on position. Please prepare enough battery and do not do any operations in the process, and do not disconnect OBD. Okay. All right, yeah, they're saying this might take up to an hour. We'll see how the Lonsdor does with this. Please switch ignition off. Okay. There we go. This actually got the pin code, and I'm gonna definitely take a picture of this. Okay, so program key. Okay, switch ignition on. Okay, switch ignition off. Okay, key count 2. Automatically put the 32-digit PIN code in. Communicating. Insert an original car key and turn the ignition switch on, which it is. Programming current key, program complete, continue programming next one. Okay. Switch ignition off. Okay. Please insert number 2 key and switch ignition on. Okay. Programming current key. Program complete. Continue with the next one. We only do 2, so no. Turn the ignition switch off. Then press OK. Current key number 2. Programming complete. So this is the aftermarket key. Buttons work. And it starts the car. So I guess the Lonsdor was the correct tool for this vehicle. We went through IM608, we went through ABRITES, Lonsdor ended up doing this. This is why you can't just have one program, one software, one tool to do it, because no tool does them all. As you can see, we struggled through 2 tools, which took, the other two tools took probably a total of an hour and a half to do, not even get done what the Lonsdor did in under 5 minutes. So that's why you have multiple tools. Go through them, see if they can do it, and try them if you have issues with them. It can save you a lot of headaches, but this is all good to go here. Both keys started, fobs on both of them work. So we're done here. Customer has a second key for a fraction of the cost than they would have paid for directly from Mercedes, and they'll be happy.